Hey guys, it's me Sujoy over here, back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about why Vietnam's new e-visa policy is going to be a complete game changer. So I'm going to read this article from Vietnam News. This is my go-to resource when it comes to keeping myself updated with the latest Vietnam e-visa policies and regulations. So I'm going to read it out from this article, and also I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for you to access this article. Now, I've been checking on YouTube, like a couple of these YouTubers and a couple of these broadcast YouTubers walking around the streets of Saigon, telling that the new Vietnam's 90-day e-visa is not going to change the dynamics of the tourism industry out here in Vietnam. We're not going to see a lot of influx of foreign tourists coming over. I think that's all horse shit. That's all jack shit. Some like broadcast YouTuber walking around the streets of Saigon, like, oh, the e-visa policies, the new e-visa policies is not going to be a game changer, or this, and it's just good for people who would like to stay here longer. Well, that's not the case. So I'm going to read it out from the article over here. So Vietnam's new e-visa policy draws attention of foreign tourists. Data indicates positive sign towards achieving Vietnam's target of 8 million foreign visitors by the end of this year. Since the beginning of the year, Vietnam has welcomed about 5.57 million foreign tourists. So, the new renewal policy for e-visa with a duration of up to 90 days is approaching, and we know that it's going to be launching effective August 15th. And I had also updated you guys from the airport when I was leaving for Thailand. And in fact, I was the first one to update everyone when the new visa reform policies were effective, from August 15th. Okay, attracting the attention of the tourism industry both at home and abroad. According to the online travel platform Agoda, the number of searches about the new e-visa policy increased by 33% within 2 weeks after its approval by the Vietnamese National Assembly. Sorry, there's a loud baby crying around, so don't mind, guys. Yeah. The highest increase in searches for accommodation came from France with a 72% hike compared to 2 weeks earlier. Other countries such as Netherlands, New Zealand, Germany, and the US also recorded a rise in interest regarding Vietnam's, ranging from 38 to 45%. So now we're talking about the new visa policies, which is going to be the 90-day visa. So these are the countries which are showing a lot of interest. Agoda's analysis focuses on long haul travels from North America, the EU, Australia, New Zealand, and other long haul destinations who face stricter visa policies compared to entry into other Southeast Asian countries and the wider Asia Pacific region. They often have to take more expensive or longer round trip flights, making them inclined to plan for longer vacations compared to visitors from nearby regions. Just a quick one. I was in Thailand. Every time when you're going to Thailand on a tourist visa, you always have to show a return ticket, and that can be an expensive affair. The beauty about coming to Vietnam as a tourist is you don't need to show a return ticket. You just need to have an invitation letter, and you can book a one-way ticket. You go to the immigration, and they'll just stamp your passport, no questions asked. So that's why I see a lot of opportunities for a lot of tourists, a lot of influx of tourists, that will increase when the 90-day e-visa policy will come effective August 15th. So the increased flexibility and ease of visa insurance issuance process, along with promotional efforts and more flight services, have contributed to attracting more tourists to Vietnam. So I'm going to skip a bit of content here. You can read it from the link, which I leave it down in the description below. So, director of Ho Chi Minh City Tourism Department said that the department will partner with relevant departments and agencies to jointly fine tune the tourism development policies in the city. So, in the first half of this year, foreign tourist arrivals in the city surpassed 1.9 million, up to 306% annually and equivalent to 38.8% of the 2023 plan. So, meanwhile, the number of domestic visitors exceeded 16.4 million, up to 48% year on year and reaching 46.9% of the yearly plan. So, those who can obtain the 3 months visa to Vietnam are tourists from eligible countries. So, India will be included in that, as well as those traveling for business purposes with a guaranteeing agency or organization in Vietnam. So, foreigners with at least 1 year valid on their passport in advance of the trip, and those who were not on the list of individuals prohibited from entering Vietnam as prescribed in Article 21 of the law on entry, exit, transit, and residence of foreigners in Vietnam are also eligible. So the 3 months. Now this is the important thing: how you can obtain the 3 months tourist visa. The 3 months visa can be obtained via two methods: at the embassy consulate or via visa on arrival. So depending on the method applicants choose, the price varies from $25, which is a 30-day visa currently for Vietnam for a single entry, and $50 for multiple entries if applying at the embassy or consulate. Okay, so my best guess would be those who are currently on a 30-day tourist visa, and say for example your visa is going to be expiring out, you know, after August 15th. You can still extend it to the new 3 months tourist visa extension within the country. So you don't need to make those those tiring trips to Cambodia and do all those border runs. This is my best guess. Like I said, this is my personal. This is what I think which will happen. And if you are planning to come to Vietnam after August 15th, you can just go to the portal. You can apply for the 3 months single entry or multiple entry visa. I think the prices are going to be high, so my best guess, I think it may be around. So let me maybe around like $50. Sorry, not $50. Could be around $150 for the 3 months visa. So if I can just conclude the article: for a visa approval letter, depending on the policy of each travel visa agency in Vietnam, it costs $25 for a single entry and $50 for multiple entries. So sorry, I think the cost is going to be around $150 for the 3 months, or it could be a bit more lower, and $50 for multiple entries for a government free plus 25 to $150. So let's wait and watch. How much is going to be the cost for the 90-day visa. My best guess should be around. Um, uh, it should be around $120 or something like that. So I mean, I'm just doing the maths, because if it's single entry is 25 times three, so yeah, so it's 25 times three. So we can do the maths about that. Okay, I'm not good in math, so like I said, I'm not a mathematician, but so it would be nice that if the 3 months multiple entry visa or the single entry visa or whatever it is comes at a very nominal rate, I see a huge potential for Vietnam to boost its tourism industry. Like I said, the I just came back from Thailand. You know, getting visas in Thailand, the requirements are a bit stricter, and definitely, like it's kind of an expensive affair, especially, with the Thailand retirement visa and all that. So Vietnam's got a huge potential for rolling out with different visa packages like the digital nomad visa, the retirement visa, half the cost what Thailand is providing. So then you can see a lot of influx of tourists, coming from Thailand to Vietnam. Great opportunity also for tourists, migrating from Pattaya and coming to Da Nang and Vung Tau. Like I said, I was in Pattaya for 2 weeks, so I'm gonna make a separate video about that. So yeah, so I hope you guys found this video to be informative. I'm gonna keep you updated if there are any certain visa changes coming around here in Vietnam. I'm gonna leave a link down of this article in the description below. Also, if you're traveling in Southeast Asia and if you'd like to work online and start a successful online business, I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for this exclusive webinar invite, which is free to join, and it will explain you the entire business model. So, so with that being said, if you like watching this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. You guys have a great day. Peace out. Bye bye.